Alright, welcome to FAQ Friday, episode 58. I've moved again. I'm no longer sick, but I am still kind of hungover, so we're just gonna have a sit down, take it easy, relax, and answer some questions. And, oh yeah, I guess I shaved, so what are you gonna do? Anyway, on to the first question. First one's from Eric Kaneski. Hello. Do you offer a Graphtec Black Tusk XL for a Takamine EAN 10C? Yes, for a lot of the tacks you'll want to go for the PT 6116. That'll be like just over 43 mil. Those will be all the specs that you need. And also it's black, so it's permanently lubricated, impregnated with Teflon, and your tack will stay in tune. This next one's from Bragsley. I was just looking for a Tusk bridge saddle and possibly a Tusk nut as well for the same guitar. I have these on my existing guitars and I'm very happy with them. Can you please refer me to the proper part numbers for that series guitar? What series guitar are you talking? Oh, Yamaha FSX 800C or 800. I have not purchased that guitar yet, and I believe Yamaha come with plastic saddles, but actually sound good. Just thinking ahead. Any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you for your help, Robert. So yeah, for pretty much most Yamahas, you'll want to go for the PQ 9280 for the saddle, and then the PQ 1728 for the nut, and then for also, if you want to upgrade the bridge pins, any of the traditional style. They'll pretty much be a drop-in replacement and will have a surprising amount of effect on your tone, sustain, playability, and awesomeness of your guitar. I don't know why I did that motion, but it's pretty incredible. So buy them. This next one's from Charlie Schifferman. I was wondering what size holes the PRL 8721-B0 tuners require on the headstock. Can't seem to find any information with this specification on it. Thanks. So yeah, if you go into the actual store page of any of the tuners, there'll be a little tab, like button thing on the bottom that says instructions. So click on that, and then it'll show you all the line drawings and measurements. So for all of our tuners, except for the open back ones, because they're fancy, they will need a 10mm hole, or 9.8mm hole, in the headstock. I don't know what that is in Imperial, because fractions are dumb. So 10 mil, that's the hole it needs, which is pretty standard for most modern tuners. So this next one's from Neil. Could you please tell me the top and bottom radius of the PQL 5000 nuts? Regards, Neil. Not best regards, not well regard, just regards in general. But yeah, so the PQL 5000, it's got a little tab in the center, so if you just leave that alone, it's flat. But if you sand that off, both the top and bottom radius are a 9.5 inch radius, which is standard Fender stuff. So if you have a regular Fender or Squier or something that's trying to be either of those, just buy that nut and then put it on your guitar, and then it'll be awesome. This next one's from Michael Parson McNamara. Graphtec PS8633 String Saver is listed as a fit-specific Epiphone bridge. My Epiphone Wildcat is marked B2 on the other side. Which of your saddles would be an exact fit for that? Thank you, Michael. So yeah, even for the Epiphone or any bridge that's stamped B2, you will also need the PS8633 saddles. The Wildcats, does that have a Bigsby? I'm pretty sure that has a Bigsby type thing on it. And then it'll stay in tune. And then you'll also never break strings. So it's like a double whammy. Get it? Whammy? That's a horrible joke. Next one's from Dipstick0101. Hey Cortana. No wait. Hey Google. I always forget who's on my phone. Hey Google. What does 0101 in binary mean?
According to cs.uky.edu. 0001 1101 0010 1100 0011 1011 0100 101 0010 1101 0110. Binary system. Bi means 2. Base 2, system. 2 symbols, 01.
Didn't ask you that. Whatever. Google's useless, doesn't know how to speak robot. We're all gonna die. Anyway, they ask, need a new nut for a JS32 Jackson Kelly. Also need one for my ESP LTD EC256. What is the recommendations? So, they are fairly similar, but for the Jackson you'll want to go for the PT 6643, and for the ESP LTD EC256 you'll want to go for the PT 6642. There's very similar, except that's 42 mil, that's 43. This next one's from Raphael Mordekowicz. Hello to GraphTech team. Well, thank you for sending me the catalog number for the nut, which is appropriate to my son's Gibson CS ES 339. Attached the specs file of the guitar. Thanks a lot. So, since it's a newer Gibson, you'll want to go for the PQL 6011, which is the nut that we made to be a drop-in replacement for Gibsons made after 2014. So buy that one. It's permanently lubricated. Then your G-string will, stay in place. Or rather, your son's G-string will stay in place. This next one's from Glenn Stam. I'm needing to know which locking tuners are drop-in ready to go for a G&L ASAT Tribute electric guitar. Not really wanting to drill any extra holes if I don't have to. So, for a good chunk of the G&Ls, they will either use an offset screw or they'll use the exact same 2-pin mounting configuration that our tuners do. So, literally any of the 6-in-line tuners will come with either what's in the box or they'll just drop right onto the headstock with the holes that are already in there. So, you don't have to make new ones. So, yeah, the PRL 8721-C0, assuming you're wanting chrome, will be a drop-in replacement regardless of what's on it. This next one's from Brandon. I'm trying to size a replacement for this nut. 4N4132401R-PIV. It's from an Ibanez. No kidding. TMB, more numbers. TMB 30P01-02. I would prefer Black Tusk XL. Is there any way you could suggest a nut link to the part? So for that, you'll want to go for the PT 1205-00. It's pretty much exactly all of those measurements, and I think Ibanez buys that for a couple of their models, so yeah, should just be a drop-in replacement. This next one is from a Very Dead Horse. Dear Grand Nutmaster Justin. Alright, I'm getting that put on my business card now. I'm working on a guitar that currently has a Floyd Rose. It's not that back-routed on the body, so I would really like to convert it to a Schaller vintage tremolo because the post spacing for everything is the same otherwise. So here's my real question for you. Do you make a regular nut that can replace a Floyd Rose nut? And if you don't, can you get on that? I'm sure I'm not the only person who wants this. Thanks! You are not wrong. It is something that we're aware that people want. We don't currently make one, but we've had a couple people go with our 4025 blank, which is just like a 6 mil thick slab of our Black Tusk XL material. And if you lay it on its side, it's tall enough that it actually covers the trench that the locking nut or the Floyd nut will leave on the neck. And then you can either get it slotted by a local luthier or go on to StewMac and get some nut slotting tools, file things, and do it yourself. That is one way to do it. It is something that we're aware of, and it's in the list of things we need to build. Talk to, your local builder and get him to call us. Make buzz about it. Tell people that you want it, and then we'll make it, and somebody will, how these things work. You don't, but I'm telling you, this is how things work. Oh, God, mustard. Why are you so loud? This next one's from Matthew Nelson. I need a Black Tusk XL nut for an Ibanez S61AL to replace the stock plastic one. Can you recommend which one will fit this guitar? So, for your Ibanez, you'll want to go for the PT 6060. This is a straightforward question. Here's a straightforward answer. Buy this nut, put it on your guitar. Stop having tuning problems. So, that was episode 58 of FAQ Friday. Thanks for leaving your comments, questions. If you've got some yourself, leave them right down below. And if you liked it, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, go away. And hit the subscribe button to see when we upload stuff, which, go figure, this comes out on Friday. And we got a playlist up there. Maybe it's up there. I don't remember. So, anyway, see you next week. Party hard.